Responsibility goes hand in hand with our belief. There is no way in life you will say you believe without having responsibility. I want to ask you a question. How responsible are you with your life? How responsible are you with your life? Because faith without responsibility, my Bible makes me to understand it's dead. Responsibility of our faith, it is the duties of our faith. Tell your neighbor, say, responsibility of your faith, it's duty of your faith. I can't say I believe God in a certain matter, but not have work of faith in that matter. If I say I believe God in a certain matter, I must have a work of faith in that matter. You believe God will bless you to be successful in life, but you are folding your hands. Breakthrough, my brother, my sister, it's not a miracle. You have a role to play. Tell your neighbor, say, neighbor, you have a role to play. It is not all up to Jesus. And definitely, it is not all up to you. We can't be coming to church every Sunday. Shout, I receive. Shout, I am powerful. And then fold your hands. You have nothing to show for your future. When your hands are folded, you will not show your faith. Tell your neighbor, say, when your hands are folded, you cannot show your faith. Be responsible. People of God, it is high time that you stop this blame shifting game you are playing for you to succeed in life. Anytime we fail, we want to blame someone for our failures. But anytime we succeed, we all credit it to ourselves. You see, I'm successful. It's because I work hard. But when you fail, you blame your next door that is witching you. You blame generational curse. You blame the devil. But when you succeed, you don't even thank God or accredit it to God. You are able to say, it's myself. So if we are responsible Christians, we will be able to make it in this life. Be responsible with your life. We lack responsibility. That is why we find ourselves in the challenge we find ourselves today. You may blame everyone, but the fact remains, it all comes back to who? To you. Who eats the results of failure? Is it the person you are blaming or yourself? Who is eating the bitter fruit? Is it the person you are blaming or yourself? our lack of responsibility has pushed us to a level where we fail and blame God. Tell your neighbor, say, neighbor, be responsible. God blesses you with 1,000. You are looking for 10,000, where else you can't even manage the 1,000 you have. God blesses you with a good health. You eat everything. When sickness resurfaces in your life, you are the one reminding God. You said you are the healer. Heal me. In your word you said, by your stripes I'm healed. But when you were eating magwinya, you were not telling him that I am eating magwinya, Lord. Hell, you understand what I'm saying? So you need to be responsible of your life. There are things that God cannot do for us. God has no legs to go to places, but he uses our legs. God has no mouth to tell people good news, but he uses our mouth. God has no hands to touch, but he uses our hands in this world. If you are not responsible with your life, you will eat the fruits of your irresponsibility. Look at yourself today. I want to ask you a question. Are you happy with what you see in your life? Most of the church folks are not happy with their lives, but they have Jesus in their lives.